I recently came to this realization that I don't have to wait for other people to invite me to exciting things for the holidays or to plan exciting things for the holidays, but I can actually do them myself because I'm an adult. And so this year I have decided that I'm going to do as much fun, celebratory things as possible. So I just finished washing my hair and doing my skincare. It's about 10 in the morning and I want to go do some thrifting. So I'm going to put some makeup on and grab a cute winter outfit. I've also got to grab a brisket because I'm doing a Christmas dinner on Friday night. And there's a local butcher that I want to go see what they have to offer before I go buy one at the grocery store. I don't think my foundation matches, because this is my summer foundation. My husband's family and I are gonna do a Christmas dinner, and I really want it to be like old-fashioned, maybe something that you would see in an old Christmas movie, like a rom-com. So we're all gonna dress up really nice, and I have some Christmas dresses coming in, but I'm really excited, and I'm gonna show you some of the things that I'm gonna make. I also have to do a grocery order because if not, I'm not gonna have any ingredients to work with. I've got this little gingham skirt and little speckled button up. I sewed the buttons back on and I sewed them so crooked. That ought to hide it, right? How do I? Voila. Nobody will know. And then lastly, just my current favorite bag. I've got to attach a strap to it though before we go. If you're into really well-made purses, maybe check their website out because I do recommend them. They have really good quality stuff. But yeah, the sun is coming out. Let's go. Rather than purchasing brand new this holiday season, I have been doing my best to thrift a lot of our decor, which is why you'll see a lot of thrifted wreaths or maybe mismatched things. The linen scraps on my tree, they're just made out of a bed sheet. Just got back, got our brisket for our dinner. I got a couple of other things for the dinner, and it's almost time to set the table. I have a lot of neutral colors downstairs, but red is definitely my favorite for Christmas, so I've been adding it little by little as we get closer and closer. My dress for the dinner also arrived along with a few others, and I'm really excited to show you, but they're from Lace Made, and I think that it is the perfect dress. It reminds me so much of the one that Elizabeth Bennett wore for the ball to dance with Mr. Darcy. So this is my dress for the Christmas dinner. I wanted to show you guys some of the detailing. It's got this beautiful embroidery. It almost looks like a wedding dress, but I think that it is perfect for the occasion. And then our church is also having a Christmas dinner, so I think that this one will be beautiful for that night. And lastly is this one, but I think this one is really fun because it isn't just Christmassy, it would also be perfect for Valentine's Day. So it's definitely not limited to one occasion, neither are the other ones, but I'm just designating them for something specific. I'm also hoping to do her little pin-up hairstyle with the white flowers in her hair, so we'll see how close I get to it, but that'll be later on in this video. Today I have to go make a special delivery to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, but I have to do some baking before I head that way. But I thought I'd bring you along with me. If you can't tell by now, I have been a little bit indecisive on whether or not I like to use my camera or my phone to film, and it's simply because My phone allows me to put out content more frequently, while my camera allows me to put out quality content but more slowly. So if you have a preference, let me know. I'm just not really sure which way to lean, but that's why you might see a little bit of a back and forth. I know you've heard me talk about her before, but one of my favorite people to be around is my mother-in-law, because she is so pure in heart and just genuinely kind, and I look forward to getting any minute that I can to spend time with her. But I decided to partner with Mont because I wanted to surprise her with some new rugs for her home. I like it. Oh, it's so soft. I like it. I ended up furnishing the table with this beautiful linen fabric, the same one that I used for the bows. I really enjoy this fabric though, because it's very versatile. I could use it in the spring and I could also use it in the summer, so it's not limited to just Christmas. And then I just got the brown tablecloth from the thrift store. Since this is a candlelight dinner, I had to have a lot of candles, so all of my candles were thrifted, and almost every candle holder was also thrifted. There were a few that were from my husband's grandmother. I decided that I was gonna do some Christmas trees for the napkins, but I am going to undo all of them and iron them while I fold them, because I feel like they're coming out a little bit bulky on the bottom. I wanted to do a couple of towers with oranges and cream puffs for our dinner table. I actually found out from my mother-in-law that this was something that my husband's grandmother used to do, and it's really special because we are eating this dinner on her dining table. I also wanted to make drinks that look like snow globes. This is only half of the process, so you'll have to wait to see them in a little bit. After I finished my preparations for the day, I ended up going to a women's dinner at Cracker Barrel, and they had a lot of Christmas stuff out. Every time I walk into Cracker Barrel and look at their stuff, I tell myself not to forget how much I like their stuff, and then I do. But I'm going to try to remember next year, because I really want these ornaments. I think that the biscuit one and the pancake were my favorite. The next morning, I woke up bright and early to bake the pie crusts in candlelight. Well, I guess I didn't really bake them, but I made them and then froze them to use for the next day. It is cold, so I put on a sweater, but all of my pie filling is done. I decided that I'm gonna make a chicken pot pie too, because I think that will add to it. So it's Thursday morning. I have about 2 loads of laundry done, 2 currently in the process of being washed, and then more that I need to do. But it's a laundry, baking, snowy day. Sometimes I get in the mood to put on like old music that I used to listen to when I was a little kid, because it's really motivational. So I'm gonna put on some Jamie Grace and Francesca Battistelli, Britt Nicole, and just get my baking done. Ready to fly away, but all I have is my voice and I think that it thickened up because I let it sit overnight. I also heard that that was recommended because it lets all the pumpkin flavors like sit in there extra. I just paused midway measuring flour. See, this is why when people say, "Can you give me the recipe?" I'm not gatekeeping. I don't know. I just, This looks like a third a cup, does it not? Third a cup of flour. Okay, I saw this video on Instagram of a girl who made her lattice on parchment and then she froze it. So that's what I did. I hope that it works because my pumpkin pie stunk. Oh. Okay. Good. Okay, that's very floury, but it's not terrible. My pumpkin pie had a lot of cracks and wrinkles in it, if you will. So I tried to pipe some whipped cream around the edge. I didn't really like the way that looked. So I piped a second row, and then I thought, well, that kind of looks like a wreath. So I added some frosted cranberries and some frosted rosemary, and it looked beautiful. It looked like something you would find on your grandmother's table. My husband ended up taking me to Barnes & Noble's. It's kind of far, so I don't mind driving close, but I don't like driving really far. I found this vintage Victorian Christmas book, and one of the things that I will be doing this year is scrapbooking the memories that we make. And so I wanted to use the papers and the stickers inside of this book because I think that it'll add a lot of character to it. So I just pulled my hair out of rollers. I feel like the face framing curls are really looking like Elizabeth Bennett, which I'm really happy about. So we're gonna attempt this hairstyle, and y'all, let me tell you, today has been a day. So I ended up having to throw away my chicken pot pie in the trash. That was really sad because I ended up realizing that it had a salmonella, and I had taste tested some of the filling, and then I went to go check on the brisket and the broth splashed in my face. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley, but basically I revisit this hairstyle almost every year.
Like it happened with mine. Again, on the other side, curl, loop, and pin.
I think that this is probably the closest I've ever gotten to it. I haven't looked at the back though, so if it looked bad, just don't tell me. I am going to stick these little white flowers in my hair because I feel like that will kind of resemble the pearls that she has. And I think that it came out good. I decided to make a date and pecan salad with tomatoes, and it was really good. I made some mashed potatoes, some bread, some brisket, and some rotisserie chicken, and pumpkin pie, of course. And as you know, my chicken pot pie ended up in the garbage. But overall, everything came out really beautiful, and it was a really memorable experience. Well, friends, that is going to conclude this vlog. I've never done one before, so let me know what your thoughts were. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. But thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas with your family.